Well, hello, my friends. This is Valerie from Sure Scraps a Lot, and I am here today with your Cricut Design Space topic number 2, which is all about working with the background grid. So what I'm talking about as far as the background grid is this area, the whole area that you see here. Okay, and we don't actually need to have these out right now. All right, so that's this. It's like your desktop, okay, or your clean sheet of paper, if you think of it that way. Now, sometimes when you, oh, maybe I do need that. Just a minute, I'll take this one. This will be a great one to do. Okay, so sometimes you, especially when you're working with print then cut, you may want to do an offset, all right, and give it a little border around the outside. So I'm going to go to offset, and this is not the lesson, but I need to show you this. So you get the idea. Okay, now normally the offset's not that big, but I really want to show you that there's a few different things that you can do here. Now, one, if you come down here into the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, all right, you'll see background color. You're just going to click on that, and you can choose any color you want. Now, the thing to remember about changing the color here is that you're not setting something that is saved. All right, this is only for your use right now. Okay, so I'm clicking on the salmon color. All right, and I did that because I want to be able to see my white offset very, very clearly. Okay, so I can see that that offset is way, way too big. So I'm going to delete that. And now if you go back to offset, I'm going to make it much smaller. Okay, and then I'm going to make it white, like it will be when I print it. Okay, now you can see much better. All right, so that's the first thing that I wanted to show you. And then you can change it back to white anytime you want, or when you save a project and close, the next time you open it, it will revert back to the white because that's its default setting. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about was the grid itself. So first of all, I'm going to show you how you can change how the grid looks. All right, so up at the top where your name is, right up here, top right, you click on that and then move down to settings. Okay, and in settings, you want to go to the 4th menu over, so general, content, machines, and then canvas. And right here, the canvas grid, all right, shows you can have a full grid, you can have a partial grid, or you can have no grid. You can make your units imperial, so that's inches and feet, or you can have it metric, which is millimeters and centimeters. All right, and then these are not that important to your grid, so I don't want to really talk about them right now. Okay, so that's one way. Now, the other way, which is very fast, all right, if you look up in the top left corner, you've got a square here where the top ruler meets the side ruler. And if you click in that little square, it changes the grid. All right, so now you have a partial grid. So you've got the marks at every inch, but you don't have the smaller marks on the inside. And if you click again, you go to no grid. All right, so those are the same options that you see in settings. It's just that they're very quick to get to here. So you got your full grid, your partial grid, and no grid. All right, so that's very, very important to remember. Okay, and then, oh man, what was the other thing I wanted to show you about the grid? About the back, oh yes, I just remembered. All right, if you look down here in the bottom corner, you will see that you can change, you can zoom in, you can zoom out on the background. All right, so if I want to make this bigger so I can really see the details, you just click on the plus sign, and now I'm at 200%. All right, so everything here is proportionate. So if we look at this, whoops, back. Okay, I'm just going to group that. Okay, and then I'm going to move it in here so you can see, if you look at your grid at the top, it's just a tad bit over 9 inches. Okay, if we go back down to 100%, you'll see it's still just over 1 inch. All right, so everything changes proportionally. Now, going the other way, if I made this huge, all right, which you can do, all right, you can go down smaller so you can see your whole project. All right, so you've got 3 different things there. You've got how to change your background color. You've got how to change what type of grid you have in the background. And then you have how to zoom in and zoom out on your grid. All right, if you have any questions, please email me at info@surescrapsalot.com and I'll be happy to answer as soon as I can. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.